Yo, what's Glorbin Glorbies? Welcome back to Journaling Over It. There's this quote from the show Adventure Time that I really like. Jake the dog says, "Suckin' at something is the first step to being sorta good at something." The quote means exactly what it says. Whatever you want to do in life, there's a very high chance that the first step of doing that thing is going to be sucking at it. You know, you think back to any activity that you've ever learned how to do. You think back to the first time you learned how to ride a bike. You probably sucked at it in the beginning, and eventually you got better. And I don't know what happens as we get older, but it's like, I think when you're a kid, at least for me, there was like no fear of sucking at things. It was just like, heck yeah, let's fail. It's fun. Who cares? And then I think as you get older, maybe you get a little bit more self-conscious, or I don't know what it is, but you definitely start to care more what people think. And I think as a result of that, people are less willing to let themselves suck at things, or at least they're less willing to publicly let themselves suck at things. So, and I think a good example of this is like, I've heard stories of people who don't want to go to the gym because, you know, they're embarrassed. Maybe they're not in shape and they don't want people to see them trying to better their lives and get back in shape, which is really silly because, like, it's the complete opposite of something embarrassing. It's, like, inspiring to see someone who hasn't been taking care of their body start to take care of their body and really, you know, work to improve things. Like, that's incredible. And the other thing I will say, just one more thing about the gym, is like the really heavy gym goers tend to be some of the most supportive people that you'll ever meet. They'll be like, yeah, bro, you got this. Go, go, go. They're just very encouraging because they're passionate about the fitness and they're not insecure, so they don't have the need to put anyone else down. You know what I mean? I will say it's probably easier to suck at activities that you can do in private versus something like YouTube, for instance. Unfortunately, I can't really suck at it in private. In order to improve, I need to suck at it publicly, and that just is what it is. But that said, I do think I have improved, at least from the very beginning. Like, my early videos are garbage, but they were essential garbage. If those didn't exist, this wouldn't exist. None of my other videos would exist. You know what I mean? You gotta start where you are. Whatever you want to do, start where you are, no matter how, oh my god, no matter how bad your skill level is. I think the real secret is it's not just tolerating sucking at something. It's like actively embracing it and being like, hell yeah, I completely failed. I sucked at that. That was awesome because it's gonna make me better. Like, there's only one true failure, which is giving up. There's a movie that I love called Meet the Robinsons, and in that movie there's this kid Lewis who wants to be like an inventor. Every invention that he makes turns into a complete failure. So like, he tries to make a peanut butter sandwich making machine and it blows up, it gets peanut butter everywhere, and then the peanut butter causes an allergic reaction to this one dude, and Lewis is like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And everybody bullies the crap out of him for failing. But then later in the movie, he meets like his dream family, and his dream family, when he fails in front of them, they're like, congratulations, you did it, you failed. And he's like, what, I failed, why, I don't understand. And then I don't remember exactly what they say, but I think the gist of it is like, failing is awesome. Failing means you tried. And that's more than you can say for most people. And failing is a step forward. And as long as you keep moving forward, that failure was useful. That's the mindset shift that I think we all need, is not just tolerating it, but saying, oh my gosh, failure is awesome, it's fun, and it is an essential part of the process. You thought? It's not like I have any wild level of success, but I can listen to people that have succeeded, and so I think a great example of this is Ed Sheeran. There's a video of him on, I don't know, some talk show, and it's one of his earliest times singing, and he's pretty bad. He's pretty darn bad. But you know what? Sucking at something is the first step to being sorta good at something, and he stuck with it, and now look where he is. It's very easy to look at super successful people and to not think about all of the failures that brought them to where they are today. I think some people will be like, yeah, those failures happened and they were all failures and they don't matter. But it's like, no, they were necessary to get to the level that they are at today. Like, the failures are beautiful. There's something else Ed Sheeran says that I really like. He talks about, in order to write good songs, he has to write a bunch of really crappy ones first. And he talks about it like you're turning on a faucet and you're gonna have a lot of like dirty, crappy water flow out at first, but then eventually it gets pure because it keeps flowing. I think this applies especially to the creative field, but even outside of it, whatever you're doing, don't be afraid to make a bunch of crap first, because that's how you get to the good stuff. And I'm not saying intentionally make crap. Try to make good stuff, but don't be afraid of the good stuff ending up as crap. Okay, music, I see you. Don't be afraid to fail, and not only don't be afraid, but embrace the hell out of it. Say, I'm gonna fail and it's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna make me better. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more of these journaling type videos, I do these weekly, so consider liking, subscribing, etc. Comment. Have a great day. Peace out.